Just moments ago, St. Tammany Parish judges ordered the new coroner to resume control of the sexual assault examinations for 5 North Shore parishes. Now, this comes after our exclusive David Hammer investigation exposed decades-old child sexual assault charges against coroner Christopher Tape. David sat down with Tape this week to ask why he is trying to end his official's role or office's role in sexual assault investigations.
2 months ago, our exclusive investigation exposed decades-old child sexual assault charges against Dr. Christopher Tape. Last week, Tape took office as the elected coroner of St. Tammany Parish. And what was his first official act? Laying off the sexual assault nurse examiners who treat about 150 rape victims a year across 5 North Shore parishes.
It's the right thing to do. It has nothing to do with my past. People will believe that or not believe that. I will probably never be able to convince them. But I'm telling you now, it has nothing to do with that.
So why did he do it? Here's what a defiant Tape said at a news conference last week.
I'm a businessman. It's not a moneymaker. Take it if you want it.
So we asked Tape, does treating rape victims and gathering evidence need to be a moneymaker?
You know, it's not just about money. We can spend a lot of money solving a homicide, and that's all right. But we needed to keep St. Tammany money in St. Tammany. Over half the FMEs that the same nurses were doing were out of parish. So I can't subsidize other parishes.
Coroner's office records show sane nurses handled FMEs, forensic medical exams, for 86 sexual assault cases in the 4 neighboring parishes and for 77 cases in St. Tammany. In 2022, the numbers were flipped. 83 cases were in St. Tammany, 72 were in the other parishes of Region 9 of the Louisiana Department of Health. That's because starting in 2016, LDH approved a sexual assault response plan for Region 9, led by the St. Tammany coroner.
You inherited a program that was set up and signed off on by LDH, and you made a change to it that left these other coroners in a position where they had to sue to try to get an injunction.
Well, again, because they've sued me, I can't comment on that now.
Tangipahoa Parish Coroner Rick Foster had no problem commenting when he and 2 other coroners filed a lawsuit to stop Tape from handing the program over to hospitals.
When you're running a busy ER, doing a sexual exam is like an in and out thing for you. You do it as quickly as you can so you can go to see the next patient.
I apologize for the abruptness, but again, this is a medical examination. Any doctor can do this. So if you have an ER doctor, you can do this exam.
Right, but the responses that we were getting from the hospitals
They don't like to do it. They want the same nurses to do it. I was told before when we were thinking about this that the hospitals will be mad at you and the other coroners will be mad at you. But I'm not running for them. I ran for the people of St. Tammany to be the coroner of St. Tammany.
Well, what about for St. Tammany specifically? Can the coroner's office take a role like it had before in terms of running the same program specifically for St. Tammany?
I wouldn't rule that out. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it and see if it's appropriate. And again, the pluses and minuses.
David Hammer, WWL, Louisiana.
A temporary restraining order issued just moments ago says Tape must resume the regional SANE program until the case can be tried. The first court hearing is set for April 8th.